Hello everybody, welcome to Snyder's Inc. And today we got the newest Nukes top 5 video. This is top 10 crazy, scary ghost videos. Very basic, very to the point. Can Nukes make me jump today? Let's get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button, subscribe button, comment, thing down below. Let's go. Come on, Nukes.
Paranormal enthusiast James White has a very spooky business. He professionally arranges and hosts seances in allegedly haunted and abandoned buildings in Toronto, Canada. James is hosting...
Intro. I need to get a hold of this guy. Can someone find... how do I get a hold of him? How do I actually talk? I want to be invited to one of these things.
A seance at the historic Lampton House with a group of curious participants. The Lampton House is a former inn that was built in 1860, and it is said to be extremely haunted. Now James White and his group are about to witness something absolutely terrifying.
Okay.
No, she's breaking my hand right now. It's the tacos one.
Okay. So Norman, someone in this room is trying to harm you? Is it a person? If so, give me a sign. Are they in this room? Is it a male?
My man just got flung. My man was that part of a crew or one of the curious people? Because if it's part of his crew, I call it suspicious. A random dude I don't think would agree to be flung backwards like that. I'd fucking hurt. If done the right way, that type of chair, that don't look like no damn comfy chair to be flung back in.
They hold him back. He flung his chair to backward. Why did your chair to back? I did not move it. Oh. Something just pulled. Yeah. Keep your hands together. Keep your hands together. We grabbed him as soon as he fell back. Do not break the case. Okay, really? It did break when he fell though, because he went that far back. Okay, so did somebody actually pull your chair? Yeah, like he tipped backwards. Yeah. Somebody pulled your chair? Yes.
While in the middle of a seance, one participant is forcefully yanked backwards out of his chair by an unseen force.
Is it a male?
The door behind me was open, and I had my partner sitting beside me, and we had the door, like the door was open behind us, and we thought we heard something back there, but nothing was there. So we turned, and I looked, and I saw nothing. So I turned my head back towards the group, like the circle, and we're all holding hands. And then all of a sudden, I just felt like this force just come and pull me back, and it was like aggressive. It wasn't like calm, it was aggressive, like it was trying to kill me or something. I don't even know. My feet were like flat on the ground and was...
Okay, this guy is less convincing. I'm sorry, this guy's way less convincing than I thought it would be. This guy is way less convincing to me. Maybe that's just me though. Maybe to y'all he's more convincing, but to me, no, he's less convincing than me.
I wasn't moving. I was holding hands with the people beside me, and it just pulled me. And it like felt like someone was coming up behind me, like standing up behind me as I'm sitting in the chair, and like taking my shoulders and like pulling me towards the mirror. It was crazy.
Fellow participants...
I will say one thing, because I know this thing. Let's say this was a ghost. It did not touch it. It was not his chair that it pulled. Because if a chair goes backwards and you're sitting on it fine, you're not just going to immediately go backwards with it. That wouldn't be the case. You'd be able to try to save yourself. For him to have gone backwards with the chair, either he'd have to go back with the chair on his own accord, or somebody had to grab him and pull him back with the chair. Because you have to be like leaning all the way back on a chair for it to actually hurt. I've fallen backwards on some chairs, so I know how the chair science works.
And eyewitnesses from the seance took to Instagram to share their stories about the incident. One seance witness had this to say about the strange event. I sat across from him when this happened, and it was fantastic to see. Another witness says,
What did that, hold on. Smitty Slim Shady. There you go. That's someone to rely. Who can you rely upon more than Smitty Slim Shady?
across from him when this happened, and it was fantastic to see. Another witness says, I was there. Another epic seance with James White's seance. So did James White capture evidence of an unknown entity aggressively grabbing an innocent visitor at the Lampton House? I leave it up to you to decide.
Is it a male?
Scream. YouTube channel D's Dark Adventures says that an anonymous fan emailed her about a very creepy experience he had while driving home late one night. The dashcam video shows the man driving down an isolated country road in the middle of nowhere. Suddenly, he spots something that makes his blood run cold.
Excuse me, you need help? What the?
The driver suddenly spots a woman walking all by herself.
Okay, this is the least convincing thing maybe I'm just I'm expecting more. Because here's what happens. So he walks by, sees this girl by herself. He walks over, says, "Hey, do you need help?" The girl does a hilarious scream, and he just goes, "Oh, what the?" And just keeps driving. There's not even panic. He just goes, "Oh, what the hell?" Just starts driving. Like, do you know if I walk by and said, "Do you need help?" and some girl starts screaming, do you know how much I'd be fucking running? I'd be swearing up a storm and everything. I'm like, nope, fuck this, screw this, fuck this shit, and then just start driving. Nope. That's not convincing to me.
Off in the middle of the night. As he gets closer, he is horrified when he sees that the woman is covered in blood. Worried for her safety, he rolls down his window and asks her if she needs help.
Excuse me, you need help?
After which, she lets out a blood-curdling scream.
What the?
At this point, the man notices that the woman appears to have no eyes, only black sockets. Terrified by her reaction and appearance, the driver quickly just gets out of there. He says that he called the police, but they never found this mysterious woman. So just what do you...
Oh, God. I feel like itches all up and down my back and chest, and I don't know what it's from. I haven't had them at all today until I did this video. That's so annoying. I think there is a ghost in my house. It's not happy with something I said.
do you think is going on here? And what would you do in this same situation?
What the?
The woman in white. Nukes Top 5 viewer and paranormal investigator Mark Reyes emailed me about a video that he captured with his family while on a ghost hunt at the Evangelical Spiritual Church in Cicero, Illinois. The church was once used as a funeral home and is said to be extremely haunted. It's the middle of the night and Rick and his family are investigating the church when suddenly their EMF meter detects something that they can't see. What happens next is truly chilling.
Are you afraid? That room over there is scary. Have you seen it? This one, come here. This one. This is a private office.
So you can't be in there.
No, I'm saying that it's open because we could.
Mommy, so you can't go there. Mommy. So you can't go there.
Did you see it?
No.
A woman who seems to be wearing a white gown can be seen standing.
No, I didn't even notice that at first. I saw the thing, but I didn't see the thing. Woman right there.
Behind the family on the far side of the church, Ricky says that his daughter felt a presence as she looked back, but that none of them actually saw the mysterious woman at the time. It wasn't until they returned home that they discovered what they had captured. So could this eerie figure possibly be the spirit of one of the people who passed through the funeral home? Let me know what you think. We need scary videos, so if you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to us at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Burial Mounds. Paranormal investigator Ian from the YouTube channel Midwest Ghost Hunter is back with another investigation, this time at the mysterious Native American burial mounds at the Crow Wing River in Minnesota. Many people claim to have experienced terrifying paranormal activity at the burial mounds. Some have heard the strange sound of phantom drums and disembodied voices, and some visitors even claim that they have seen glowing apparitions at the site. Curious about the claims, Ian decides to do an overnight investigation in the hopes of capturing paranormal evidence. Things quickly take a very creepy turn as Ian searches for one of the burial mounds.
Man, walking through these woods, I feel like anything could just pop out at me right now.
Don't give them ideas.
From anywhere. Bears, Bigfoot, ghosts, anything.
What was that?
Okay. I don't know if I'm going crazy. I thought I heard something behind me. Hello? Who's over there? I don't know, maybe I'm just paranoid. I don't know. I thought I heard something, but I'm not sure. Oh, holy shit. Okay.
This is why you will never, ever, the amount of money that would have to be paid to me for me to spend a night in a forest, nobody would do. Nobody would pay. And that's the good thing. It's a good thing for me. There ain't nobody gonna pay me what I need to spend a night in a forest by myself doing some shit. Ain't none of happen. Ain't no damn time. There's no amount of money. None. None.
Alright. Okay, I don't know, man.
Okay, well, there's an amount of money, but none of y'all paid. So we don't need to worry about it. Never, no one will ever pay it. So it's good. Ain't never gonna happen to me by myself. Maybe I'd do a video if I was with a bunch of people. I ain't gonna do it by myself. Nope, no one will ever pay the amount of money.
Maybe I'm not going crazy.
I swear I see something.
I don't know if I should try this, but I'm gonna try walking backwards because I want to see what's coming up behind me. Honestly, I don't even like walking backwards because I don't know what's ahead of me. Is there somebody out here with me? Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Holy shit! That scared me so bad. That was a straight up voice.
I heard that.
From thin air. It was as if somebody was standing like right there.
I heard that.
Hello?
So like,
Ian hears footsteps following him. Then he hears a loud, indiscernible voice. He's now a little freaked out, but he continues his search until he finally finds one of the Native American burial mounds. What happens next is truly disturbing.
Alright, here's mound number 2. I'm actually not going to say anything this time. I'm actually just going to listen. kinds of things over here. It sounds like voices, but they're so faint.
I can hear it, I just don't know what to say.
A female voice can be heard speaking almost as if someone at the burial mound is having a long, involved conversation. But it's something else that really spooks Ian as he explores the Crowing River's edge.
Okay.
Something truly terrifying.
Even though there's not much going on right now, it's a lot of fun just being out here. Out in the wilderness. Even though
Was
it's
there something behind you?
dark, I can barely see 10 feet ahead of me. Holy sh! Just when I said it was fun being out here. Pretty sure that was a goose back there, splashing in the water.
Of all things, Ian's biggest scare so far comes from the sudden sound of a honking goose.
Holy sh!
Eventually, Ian finds another burial mound. Now, Ian knows that he might not be able to communicate in English with the spirits of the Native Americans buried there. So, he decides to just listen. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Okay, I just heard talking. It sounded like a male voice.
Yep, I can sort of hear
Could you
talking.
speak again? Oh my god! Dude, that was a face! I just seen a face! That was a glowing face!
I was sick. Yeah, I'll admit, I think that was probably fake, but that was sick as hell. There's a lame face popping up like that. That was sick. Boom.
Oh my god, I cannot believe that! Dude, his face just appeared right there! Right there! Oh my god, that was one of the craziest things I've ever seen! It's one thing to see a light, a mist, even a shadow, but a face? A face! It looked like a man, too. It looked like a Native American man.
Ian hears another low voice speaking from somewhere nearby. A pale face then quickly appears and disappears from right out of the darkness. Ian is shocked by what he has captured and deems his paranormal investigation a huge success. So did Ian capture the voices and face of lingering Native American spirits buried at the Crowing River? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation and many more spooky adventures over on the YouTube channel, Midwest Ghost Hunter, the San Haven Sanatorium. Nukes Top 5 viewer Ricky and his sister Vicky set out to explore the old abandoned San Haven
Ricky and Vicky.
Sanatorium near Dunseith, North Dakota. The sanatorium was built in 1912 as a treatment center for patients suffering from tuberculosis. Many of these patients did not survive. They passed away inside the walls of the San Haven Sanatorium. In the 1960s, the hospital became a treatment center for the mentally impaired. However, it was eventually closed in 1987 after many reports of patient mistreatment and neglect. The San Haven Sanatorium is now known as a paranormal hotspot, and to this day, those with an interest in the supernatural travel to the hospital to explore, hoping to experience paranormal activity. So, Ricky and his sister are carefully exploring the creepy old decaying building. They experience something downright creepy.
No, I bet it was a morgue. Oh, come on, let me have that.
Couldn't tell you.
That's creepy as
Yeah, this building's getting pretty bad.
Whoa. Hold on.
Pretty bad.
Oh, okay, it's just a pole.
you? That wasn't you, was it?
No.
Sounds like someone's upstairs. There's someone upstairs. There's someone upstairs. Hello?
Is that a person? No, it's just a foot.
Hello?
I'm seeing things. I'm thinking this is the shape of. I'm seeing things.
Where are you at?
Now, it should be noted that this odd event can be explained away as simply water rattling around in the building's old rusty pipes. In fact, if you look closely, this isn't even a water pipe at all. It's actually a piece of old metal electrical conduit that has been cut in half. Nevertheless, it moves and rattles as if shaken by some unknown force. Ricky and his sister are a bit freaked out and worried that they might not be alone in the sanatorium. However, even if there was someone else upstairs, it would be impossible for that person to even reach this metal conduit to make it move. So this creepy capture remains a mystery.
Is that you? Holy f***.
The thing down the hall. A group of friends from Madrid, Spain are hanging out when they suddenly hear strange sounds coming from the bathroom down the hall.
¿Están escuchando? Soy yo. Se están escuchando mazo de ruidos, tú. Eso viene del baño.
No vayas, estás loco,
Mano.
¿Qué es lo que quiere que vayas?
Mano. Una polla. Una polla. No. Ocho, para. Para internet, hermano, ¿qué haces? ¿Estás loco? Se está escuchando desde el baño. Escúchame. Para internet ahí. ¿Hola? Una polla. Hermano, esto es mal rollo, ¿eh? ¿Hay alguien ahí? No. Hermano. Tira, vamos a ver lo que es. Hermano, no. Tira. Asoma la cámara. Espérate. Mira lo que hay.
Holy sh! No. Fuck that. No. I don't handle like that. Nope, that thing can go fuck itself. That thing can go right up its own ass. Fuck that. Fuck that. Nope. This shit. Nope. Not today. Not at all. Nope. Never again.
The guys are hesitant.
Never again am I going in that bathroom. That bathroom, you would never get me to go in my bathroom even on my best day. Even if I had to go really badly, I'll run outside and do it. I ain't going near that thing when that thing's in it. Nope.
To look inside the bathroom, but when they do, something horrifying can be seen staring back at them.
Look at that.
User Ain Hoval shares the video to TikTok with the caption, "What the hell was in my bathroom?" Now, it's certainly very creepy, but is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate TikTok hoax? You decide. Genuine intrigue. New homeowner and Reddit user Genuine Intrigue has been finding evidence that some kind of animal has been walking around his backyard late at night. Curious to see what kind of animal it might be, he decides to look through the footage recorded by his motion detecting security camera. But what he finds sends a chill down his spine.
What the hell? What is that?
During a soft rain, a translucent figure seems to slowly walk through the backyard. Reddit user Genuine Intrigue has no explanation for this bizarre capture. But what do you think this is? Holton Avenue. popular urban explorer Chris Hill from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill sets out to explore Holton Avenue, an entirely abandoned street in Cleveland, Ohio. Now, it's unknown why the street was left abandoned, other than it sits in an incredibly dangerous neighborhood. Multiple bodies have been found on this street, and each of the deceased met their end under mysterious and horrifying circumstances. So, dragging around his balls of steel, Chris Hill makes it his mission to record and document the abandoned buildings on Holton Avenue before they are demolished. In the middle of the night, Chris begins his exploration at the abandoned First Hungarian Baptist Church.
I'm going to assume he has to go. This is one where I can assume he has to go that night, because clearly if his railroad workers not or near the area, he would get caught being there.
He soon realizes that he might have made a huge mistake.
Uh-oh.
I could have swore I heard something.
This isn't the first time Urbex Hill, my knowledge, has run into someone in an abandoned building because he goes in without thinking at all. So I wouldn't be surprised. Why do no ghost hunters? I mean this. Why do no ghost hunters come in armed? Just in case it's a person, not a ghost. Like, you're going in abandoned places. I'd be armed. Just in case I have to be.
I think that's an animal. That's weird.
Ooh!
What's upstairs?
Hold on, let me go back.
That's weird.
I'm trying to figure out if someone slammed the door like a person did, or it was just some unknown. I can't figure it out from this distance.
What's upstairs?
As Chris is exploring the basement, he hears strange noises, but can't identify the source. Then a door above him on the ground floor just slams shut. Chris quickly makes his way upstairs to investigate, and what happens next is downright creepy.
There's somebody outside.
Chris finds nothing and no one to explain why the door slammed shut. But when reviewing his footage at home, he realizes that he captured more than he thought. A 4K static camera that he placed inside the church's chapel reveals that something seems to move towards the door just before it slams shut. Another static camera shows something pale and translucent moving around the pews while Chris is in the room. But that's not all that Chris captured that night. Because after a thorough walkthrough of the church, Chris decides to check out one of the abandoned houses on Holton Avenue. It did not go well.
Never
This is
does.
sketchy. This cannot be safe. Hope I don't find a body down here. It actually looks like it's just underneath the house. It's not really a basement. Still creepy. Sorry. I didn't know nobody lived there. Oh my God. Shit.
While checking, quickly starts making his way. Hears movement on the.
I tell my boy, see, the second time, you can't just go in an abandoned house and gone blazing. It's gonna get your ass killed. It's gonna get you killed. It's just gonna do, if you keep going and done without thinking, just by yourself and thinking every house is gonna be abandoned, you're gonna get killed because something's gonna get you. Something's gonna get you one day.
While checking out the house's basement, Chris hears movement on the floor above him. Freaked out by the sound, he quickly starts making his way out of there. But there's someone inside with him, peeking out from behind a curtain. The man seems to be living in the abandoned home. Chris knows the horrifying stories of the people who met a tragic end on Holton Avenue, so he quickly just gets out of the house. And with that, Chris has had about enough.
I would too.
He decides to just head home. Now, for obvious reasons, I advise everyone watching this to just stay away from Holton Avenue. But if you want to see more of Chris's explorations, you can find them all on his YouTube channel, Urbex Hill.
Yeah, if you're gonna go there and try to do some home, I suggest that's one of the times you bring weapons with you, because clearly people are at risk here.
Freefall. TikTok user Jalen Rich is hanging out with a friend on the boardwalk in Santa Cruz, California a little after closing time. Something happens that freaks them both out.
Okay, but the boardwalk closed like half an hour ago.
This is scary.
Where the Okay, I'm really bad at this. No one's on there. Is there? Okay, I totally saw someone with their camera.
Someone appears to be seated on the Santa Cruz Boardwalk freefall ride, even though the ride is supposed to be closed. But then, whoever or whatever it is seems to disappear into thin air. Jalen explains that both she and her friend saw someone sitting on the ride and have no idea how to explain what happened. Now, the Santa Cruz Boardwalk opened in 1907 and has seen at least 3 confirmed fatal accidents over the last 116 years. One rumor even states that a park visitor tragically broke their neck on this very ride. So could it be that
I've been on a ride like that. I can tell you, those rides are scary as fuck. I've been on rides like that. They're not fun.
Jalen captured the spirit of someone who never made it out of the park? You decide. Followed home. TikTok user Francisco Javier claims that strange things have been happening at his home in Spain after exploring an abandoned farm he came across one day in the middle of nowhere. He says that the farm is a place of intense paranormal activity.
Vale. Que no sé, tío. Está por aquí. Creo que está por aquí. Hola. Escúchenlo. ¿Qué va? Coña. Ahora sí. Me cago en la hoja. Ahora sí me lo hizo detrás de mí. Ahora sí me lo hizo detrás de mí.
Francisco is recording at the farm when a door slams shut right behind him. After his days exploring the farm, he believes that something might have followed him home.
Empiezo a grabar porque estoy escuchando sonidos desde el baño muy raros y estoy solo en casa. Dentro del baño. ¿Qué cojones? ¿Qué va a ser?
Bro, they're moving. That's moving. Bro, that's moving.
¿Qué coño?
Oh!
Francisco believes that he might be dealing.
Shouldn't have been that loud. I shouldn't have been that loud, but I didn't expect that the curtains just freaking fall to that. I didn't expect. My neighbor's very mad at me for that. I apologize. They're mad at me now. They should be. It is like 10:30 at night, and I'm reacting insanely. I just didn't expect the curtains to fall. I thought, he was gonna pearl the curtain, peel back the curtains, and no one's there. I expected that. I didn't expect the curtains to just fall like that. That didn't. It startled me.
Dealing with multiple entities as he begins to hear taunting voices, laughing, and even the sound of intense crying in the night.
Escucha. Soy un niño.
That is a child.
Escucha. ¿Qué cojones? No hay nadie.
The chilling sound of a baby crying sends Francisco off to search his entire apartment, but he finds nothing to explain the sound. Another night and things escalate to another level when Francisco's Amazon Alexa begins to behave very strangely and absolutely terrifying.
Alexa me da un susto de muerte.
Escucha. Mira, se acaba de conectar. ¡Qué susto!
Francisco says that his Alexa is disconnected, yet it calls out in Spanish, "Go to the window. I want to see you."
Mira, se acaba de conectar. ¡Qué susto!
And that's not the only time that this happens.
Coño.
A female voice coming from the Alexa laughs out loud but then stops as soon as Francisco comes around the corner. Then an entirely different, lower and creepier voice calls out, "Hola." Francisco has had enough, but he has no idea how to stop the terrifying activity. He tries to continue living his life as if nothing has happened. But then one night when he's hanging out just watching TV, this happens.
Escuche, acabo de empezar a escuchar a tocar desde esa puerta. ¿Están tocando desde ahí? ¿O es cosa mía? Míralo, míralo. ¿Hola? No puede ser. coño es eso?
Bro,
¿Qué
bro.
coño es eso, tío? ¿Qué coño es eso? ¿Qué cojones? Hay una luz aquí encendida también. ¿Qué era eso, loco? ¿Qué era eso? Nada, tío. Uff. Qué puto susto, loco.
Francisco is startled by knocking coming from his hallway door. When he stands up to check it out, he spots what appears to be a small child looking in through the window.
Yeah.
Shocked by what he's seeing, he quickly opens the door only to find no one there. Whoever or whatever this is has disappeared. So did something follow Francisco home from the abandoned farm that he explored? Could it even be multiple spirits? And if you were in his shoes, just what would you do?
Get the F out. Get the F out. That's what I'll be doing. I ain't staying in a house like that. I'm getting the F out. Get the F out.
¡Qué susto!
Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please...
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this reaction video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all for the next one.